Today's adventure takes us to the high seas, guys. We sail to the polar biomes. We go on a massive polar bear hunt, and by the end of it, I have an absolutely full set of bear armor. You into it? And we get to use out all the weapons that we crafted last episode. If you find yourself enjoying today's episode, guys, go ahead and click the like button, and our voyage begins right now. What happened to my map? Maps keep disappearing. What a mess that is. I've made and lost 2 maps today. Is that right? Anyway, so maps do not work for me. Every time I log in and out, they reset another bug in the game. And because of that, I've actually kept a hand-drawn map of my world. So I know that to the northeast, which is that way, there are 2 polar islands. Ones we could go explore together, and I know that I have never found the Taiga biome, and I'm hoping that by traveling to the polar ones, we may see that. I am hesitant to even set foot on a polar island, guys, because they're cold, and because you will get your butt kicked. Some of the things I think we will want to take are these. So this is all fur gear. And I went ahead and made a puma hat, and I think I painted it white. I don't think it came white by default. So this is the fur armor. Very fashionable look. I look like I should be hitting a ski chalet. And I think we're going to take with us at least one of these. This is a bear trap. So that should we run into anything dangerous, we can kind of set a little trap for it. And go from there. Alright guys, let me grab my ammo, let me wait out morning, and let's go on an adventure. Alright guys, we are ready to roll. Yep, that's right. Ooh, baby. Okay, this is going to be fantastic. And then this is the map. So, obviously we lived... this is the spawn island. Up to the left, one polar island. Further up to the left is another one. That is the direction I plan on sailing in. I've brought fur armor if we need it. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and roleplay this and dress as the ship captain. And let's go ahead and set sail, hopefully for new lands and new adventures. I will only bring you back when I have found one of those 2 things. Been a long time since I have seen snow, geared up in the fur armor, and looking, hopefully, for an island. Alright guys, we have found the polar biome. It comes with penguins, polar bears, and other things, but it is very unforgiving. There are no plants there except the ones I planted quite a while ago when I first discovered the place. I think I had a bunch of rainforest plants and seeds in my inventory. I'm pretty sure this is the spot. I just slapped them down in the ground. So there should be some plants growing on the island, but really not much. Normally it is barren, and it is not always snowy and windy like this. So what I think I will do is wait for things to clear up. In the future, guys, I think what I plan on doing, just a thought, is keeping some of the basic resources for a small sailboat on the boat, which would be, I think, some maybe 20 nails, 25 planks, and 5 cloth, something to that effect. I think it would be very useful because islands like ours have this deep sort of water just off the coast. Islands like this, there are shoals and shallows all around. I keep having to keep my camera under the edge of the water in order to not beach us. And we are far enough away that, whoops, a little bit of lag there, a little bit of glitch there. So we're far enough away that I'm not even tracking the island on my map. This has been a pet peeve of mine. I can actually see out to here. The map only shows me that. But I know for certain there is the island out here, and I do also know for certain that when I mapped this in the past, I'm pretty sure the only island I found that led me away from this one was to the northwest. But I would really love to wait on a clear day and to get to the top, wherever the top of this island is. Avoid polar bears, avoid Arctic wolves, maybe take a peek at an adorable penguin, and see if we can find the taiga biome out there. That would be so cool. Alright, more good news. It seems like 1 piece of fur gear, and I think the bear helmet counts as that, is enough to keep a man warm out here. I don't seem to be dying suddenly. Now, these lands are so foreign to me, guys. They're so scary. And the worst part is, if you die here, you don't respawn here like you would on, say, a desert island. You go back to your own home base island, which would mean sailing all the way back out to this boat. I really have no intention of dying here. Today's adventure is to find the Taiga biome, so I'm going to be very careful. I think we'll even go ahead and put this on the hotbar, and... Oh! Yep. I'll show you a penguin, for the first time, I believe, in this series. And don't worry, I won't bludgeon them. Hi, guys! Hello! You cuties, how you doing? Oh, you guys are so cute. So these are not the only fauna here, guys. There are polar bears, and I've been here and killed a trio of polar bears the last time I was on this island, but I didn't find what I was there. Speaking of, good lord, there's one right over there. I'm gonna switch to the shotgun. Now, a polar bear would ravage me so quickly, guys, it wouldn't be funny. So let's go ahead and see if we can kill a polar bear here in combat. Just in case he's going to get up on this hill, I'll use this. Right. Don't step in it myself. I'll try and use that. I'll try and put that between us. Let's see if we can fire off the first shot with the bolt action and finish him off with the pump action. He didn't react. Either I didn't hit him. Am I hitting him? It looks like it. Yes! Okay, he just didn't react. That's fantastic. This gun is great. I've never been able to do that before. Okay, and let's figure out how to... You know what? The safest thing to do with these, just so you don't accidentally catch yourself? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And pick it up. Okay. Alright, guys. This is how you get... And be careful, because his friends could be around any corner. Polar bear hide and meat. And I just want to try one thing here with you. That I've always been meaning to do, and I have never done. Ready? Polar bear. Okay, so we can make a polar bear trophy. We just need nails. And, oh, this is great, guys. This did not used to be the case. You had to have a brown bear hide before. Now, you can make your own bear armor. That is the closest thing to a kilt I will get in this game. It is a bear hide skirt. How cool is that? Alright. I still need to wait for a clear day. I am really hesitant to push into the center of this island with this weather. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we don't need to. Like I said, I know for sure that to the northwest is another polar island. If we're going to find the taiga, maybe it's off that. Maybe. Just for the next time you guys come here, killing the penguins. I know you would probably be tempted to see what it's all about. You get something called bird meat, which is, I think, a little bit worse than meat. You also can get it off seagulls, and you can get it off ostrich if you head to the desert as well. But that's cool, guys. We stopped here. We killed a polar bear. I say we continue the voyage, find the next polar island, and maybe the weather will clear by the time we get there.
I like to love you night and day.
Oh, crap. Crap. Come on, boat. Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me before a shark finds me. Come. Oh, gosh. You do not want your boat to be a heck of a lot faster than mine is, guys. I tell you that. 2 full-size sails is just about all you can catch up to. And that thing about maybe the weather getting clearer? Yeah. Did we get a clear day or not? I'm curious, guys. So I've traveled from the first polar biome to the second one, and I dug a little hole, and I made what might eventually end up being a little outpost here on the edge of the map. If I can get out of it. Oh, it's a clear day! Tremendous! We can see bears a mile away. And man, there is not a lot of high terrain that you could use to hide from a bear. They'll kind of 1 or 2 hit you here. So let's go ahead and see if I need fur armor all over me. No, I'm good. Okay, so I can wear mostly my good armor. Good lord. We have the bear trap. And we need to get... Well, I was going to say we need to get to the top of the island to spot the birds. It's not like every other island where there's a lot in the way. If we could. So there's a bird. Yeah. So that bird is clearly flying this direction. Right? Oh, wow. Look how different the shorelines are. That is kind of cool. And so what I did down here, guys, was I planted a bunch of coniferous trees and I planted a few blackberry bushes. Now, I mentioned if you die on this island, at least unless they have changed it, you don't respawn here. I don't know if there's a way to change that so that you could set your spawn here, maybe once you have a bed. I'm going to keep my distance from polar bears. We have this. We have the sniper weapon. That's why I brought this. I know I said it in the beginning. I was like, why would you choose this instead of a repeating rifle? I was hoping it would have better range and better damage, and it turns out it does. Let's see. Let's just find out for sure if what the range is like, and we'll see if we can kind of snipe this bear from a distance. Maybe clear off some space for ourselves and make a clear path to the summit. Okay, this is gonna be an impossible shot, right? It looks as though I hit it. I'm just going to put about 2-3 shots into him and see what happens. Yes, I would totally recommend this gun, guys. It's a game changer. That's awesome. Look at that. Okay. They don't even freak out from this range. Done. Oh, awesome. Okay. Whoa. I broke it. What? Shoot. Okay, so no more bear traps. I don't think we'll need them, guys. I don't think we will. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's find out. I hope this guy is not going to charge me from a distance. Nope, doesn't look like it. Man, what a great idea it was to do this before we came out here. Yes! We are just kicking butt. So my fear the first time I came out here was that this is the edge of the world, that the taiga would once again elude me. Oh, another one. Lord, this is too close for comfort if you ask me. He looks like he could charge from there. He's not gonna though. We're good. Yes. Okay, that's great. Takes 3 shots from this long neck. I have long neck. So used to play an arc. I'm not used to I think it's called a bolt action, something like that. God, they are everywhere. Are these polar bears not everywhere, guys? So if you were looking for bear hide, if you were looking to give yourself some bear armor, I'll tell you, the way to do it is, oh god, keep your distance, UTC, keep your damn distance. The way to do it is to come to the polar biome, come to the ice caps, come to the land of nothing, come to the land of no trees, no fun, no plants, and bears. And you will load up on bear skins. Load up, absolutely. And meat. This is a great hunting ground, to be totally honest. You could just slaughter penguins. You never go hungry again out here, I tell you. Alright, so I'm going to get to the top of this island. I'm going to spend some time seeing if maybe there are birds that I've just never seen. And if not, then we head back to that second polar island, wait for another clear day, and see if there's something waiting, some bird we could follow away from it to find the taiga. Alright guys, so temperature is dropping here. Let's try... No, let's go with those. Temperature's dropping, visibility's dropping. This is a nightmare. I really don't want to be on an island with bears when the vibility. I don't want to be here when this visibility is as bad as it is. What did I say? Vibilicity? I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Well, crap. Alright, I'm going to go sleep in my little hidey hole and wait out daybreak. Wait out another batch of clear weather. Of course, it's important to mention from a scientific perspective that in real life, polar bears and penguins do not coexist. One's a North Pole creature, one's a South Pole. Ain't no penguins in Canada, ain't no polar bears in the Antarctic. Alright guys, I feel like there is a close to 0 chance that there are birds other than the one that I've seen flying back to the other polar island. I was afraid that I just missed them the first time I came out this direction, and I don't think that's the case. So I'm going to sail back to the other one. If and when the time comes that we return here, you will see a row of pine trees all around the outside, a couple of massive tall pine trees in the middle, surrounded by these little blackberry bushes, and I will have a hole here in the middle, upon which we could build a cabin. It would make a fun outpost. If you'd like to see me spend a little time out here, we could always do that. Whoops. I don't want to lie down. Stand up. Let's go ahead and pick this bad boy up, and I am going to, come on, pick that up, and pick this up, and I'm going to sail back to the other polar island, and hopefully from there we find a bird that will take us to the Taiga. If not, I'm going to have to call this an episode, guys. It must be getting long already. Just like I did on the most distant polar island, guys, I went ahead and made myself a little bunker here, a spot you can lay down a sleeping pad, and where you can get out of the weather. So I'm on the verge of giving up hope. Let's have one last look, and if I give up hope, I'll say this has been a fun, almost, I would say, a tremendous episode. An episode in which we built a foundry, in which we built a chemistry station, in which we built a locksmith's table, and in which we set out on a great polar expedition, and it has been a truly epic one. The guns that we made, including this, I've tried the shotgun. It's excellent, guys. I don't want to do it on some easy targets, and I don't want to get close enough to a bear to have to do it. But from what I can tell, there's only going to be 2 birds that fly to and from this island. One that flies to the most distant polar island, which seems to be the last in the chain, and one that flies back to my home island, which would be that way. So I see a bird out there. There will be a bird out this way. Let's get ourselves to the top of the hill. And if this is it, if I don't see anything, guys, I think we'll be calling it an episode where... Okay, so map. So that... Oh, wait. Okay, so that direction is home. Scan for birds. Yes, okay. So that bird's flying back to my home, right? I think, which is right here. My lighthouse is maybe right here on the coast. And yeah, these skies are so vacant. I did this on top of the other polar island, and there was nothing. How am I going to find the taiga? How am I going to find that biome? I have no clue. And God, the weather does not stay good here for long, does it? No, there's one other bird, and it's in that direction. That would take us back to the polar biome. Guys, I'm going to get on my boat. I'm going to sail home, and we will worry about this next time round. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the new guns. I hope you're impressed, especially with this one. Its range and its ability to kill polar bears from a distance. We have absolutely cleaned up on that front. We got dead polar bears for days. Home sweet home, geeks. We did it. We're back. And what I thought was one episode absolutely turned into 2. We spent an episode building a bunch of crafting stations and crafting ourselves up an arsenal of weapons. And then this episode, we took that gear and we sailed to the polar biomes. And as a reward for our good work, we now have this to show for it. Ready? Yeah, it's a polar bear trophy. You like that? I like that a lot. And it's given me the inspiration, guys. I think we need to build a hunting lodge. But that will wait for the episode after this one. Alright, geeks, thank you so much for watching. If you found you enjoyed today's episode, click the like button. It absolutely helps me out. I'm UniteTheClans, geeks, and I will see you in the next episode of Ylands.